What was the situation of AbdurRahman when he started then? Or what's the goal that you have in mind for him before you enrolled him in the program?
From the adverts I saw online initially,
Yeah.
the goal was like they said within 4 months or that within 4 months that they'll be able to read the Quran by themselves fluently, at least fluently at least.
Yeah,
So that was my goal as well. That's okay. Within this time, we should be able to learn to read the Quran
much
fluent, at least not like perfectly, but
able to read the words himself and put and
mm,
actually be able to be confident himself to check and read. What's been the achievement so far right now with AbdurRahman? What do you think he's able to do now?
it's been very massive because when he first joined, he couldn't recognize the letters at all.
Really?
Sometimes people say Ali Batasa, but he couldn't go for more than maybe gym. And even though he was going to other physical madrasas, the impact was not very massive. I was a bit skeptical initially. Is it gonna work? Let's just give it a try. And alhamdulillah, it's very nice.
Mashallah. So what do you think right now? Do you feel like you've actually invested rightly, in the goal like this? Do you think what would be your evaluation of your decision to enroll into the program? Was it a positive one?
Absolutely, it is positive to be honest. Because when he joined, like I said, he couldn't just alif and ba and then, but now he can recite like a line. You just need some prompts most times as well. And even though if you made a mistake, it's able to identify you as you are saying the wrong thing.
Yeah. What do you think has really helped, with the program? Which component of the program do you think really helped him in terms of, is it the homework or is it the classroom setup or is it the revision class or the recording? What do you think? I know you have a lot to say about each of those components. What do you think
For
has
the homework, the Quran Corridor app has helped. For him, he likes to be in the class where there are more than two or three. Doesn't like sometimes when I put it from extra classes, it's like if he mentions his classmates, he mentions their names. This person is not there. I said, just go there. So being in that class with other students as well makes him happy to want to be there. If I say, okay, we are going to class and this person is there, he'll say, oh, I'm happy, I'll be there. And then the app had helped. Then the homework part initially was very difficult for us to get him to do the homework. Like, oh, that's too stressful. That is too difficult. That's too hard for me. The app helped the classes and then the revision classes as well. The fact that he can use the device on his own independently is very amazing as well. And the ustad is able to, even though it's an online class, he's able to control them as well.
So what would be your advice to parents who are actually looking for something like this, and this program, they're skeptical? What do you think? What would be your advice to them?
Yeah, it's actually personal and depending on their circumstances as well. So for some people, the physical class might be very accessible to them. They're able to go to the venue. For people like us that are in the UK and we don't have this society, like we have the masjid here, but then when they started the masjid, they were accepting 5 years old, 4 years old. Then it was four we started classes, but just once a week. And it was not very. It's not like a lot of hours for per week. And then they stopped it for them, said until they are 7 before they can start coming. Then I was like, what am I going to do now? Then I'm going to start for I started teaching him by myself. So when I saw the online class, the adverts captured my heart. I was like, this is I saw many adverts as well, but I was skeptical. But then the adverts captured my heart when I saw other students' progresses. So I think parents we should prioritize our investments. That's what I would say because we can spend those and the amount of the money we might think oh this money is a lot of money, but we spend those things on things that don't have value. But then if you prioritize what you really want in the future, I believe inshallah you'll be happy with yourself that alhamdulillah my child was able to attain this. I'm very happy and proud of him, and I hope that his brother also inshallah be able to be like him because they're always fighting with the assignments. If you see the assignments, you always if you did the assignment you will hear his voice in the background always fighting with. So
Uh,
inshallah, if people just prioritize their children's progress rather than I want to do this to this, I want to do this. To be honest, I was telling my husband that actually I think what we even paid is even cheap. Initially I was like it's expensive, but then I think it's cheap honestly because we have classes like two classes, then revision, then the two extra lessons per week. Honestly, it's cheap. I think we
yeah.
should just prioritize what we really want.
So what's your goal for him right now for the next few months right now?
Inshallah, it's for him to perfect his recitation and then it starts memorization. Inshallah.